Hey everybody, Carl here. Welcome back to Trails in the Sky. In the last episode, we wrapped up at the Genis Royal Academy, the festival, everything, the play. It was a wonderful time, but now, grim news indeed. We have been tasked with urgently going to Manoria because Matron Theresa was attacked. And the money she had gotten stolen, 1 million Mira. You could do a lot with 1 million Mira, but on the way there's a giant monster. Before we actually go to Manoria, we do want to stop by Ruan, very important, but we might as well take care of this so we can report back on it. Here we go. That's... How are we gonna do this? There's so much going on here. I didn't even do the ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. This is insane. Alright, so we generally know that these boys are really weak to water. Jabba's really weak to water. So of course, Joshua has no water quartz, because that would just make things too easy. There's so much going on. There's so many. Alright, that's fine though. Here's what we're gonna do. We're just kind of gonna go wild on them. So they're all gonna try to approach. That's fine. I don't mind them. They don't scare me. It's a plant. Plant on fire. So we have some S-breaks ready to go. Oh boy, they just want me to use all my CP before we get to the real stuff, huh? Alright, so we got an aqua bleed right here. I think we're gonna try to take care of this guy quickly. You got blue impact because you're amazing. Let's go. Croconaut, here we go. Aqua bleed, how much? 516, that's great. Hellgate right there. Ooh, double feint, liking that. Blue impact. Freaking decimate. Speaking of decimated, you okay, girl? I should be fine. She'll walk it off. All right. Now then, they are still down. Wonderful indeed. Whoa. Oh, that's taunts. That's, who cares? Cloak and Dagger. A surprise attack aimed at an enemy's weak spot. Right. Joshua can do an instant KO. 20% chance. Like an instant Shadow Spear. I'm loving that. All right, I'm just gonna drop another Hellgate in the back there since it's AoE. Then we're gonna deal with Jabba over here. They're down. And I'm just gonna do a blue impact just for good measure here. Uh-oh. Joshua's confused. Please no. All right. They're preparing to use arts. Croconaut is coming, or Crocodark, I think he's called, is coming closer. Croconaut. Strikes me as a Pokemon, isn't it? Okay, well, things are scary. Good thing Joshua's not using CP at least, you know? Alright, I think I'm just gonna cure his status right here. Do I, though? Well, there's probably just gonna be more where that came from, to be honest. I think I'm just gonna kill the guys spreading it rather than try to heal from it. Just like that. Chloe or whatever your name is. I decided to look up a couple of other Let's Plays, which I didn't do before I started this one because I don't want them influencing the way I do my series too much. Like, everybody says Chloe. And obviously, like, that's just what seems natural, but Reddit said it was Chloe, and I just don't know who to trust anymore. So, now I'm just feeling very unsure about myself. But here we go. Jabba, you're going down. Get freaking dunked on. Thank you. Pizza cake for everybody. And that's a level up for everybody but Joshua? Why? Why is Joshua so far behind? When did that happen? Estelle and Comet. That's long range, isn't it? We got evades too as well. Exterminated second monster on Gull Seaside Way. Nice. And we saved up our CP, which is excellent. Now, Evade 2, do we already have some sort of... We probably already had an Evade 2 quartz. Yes, we did. Wait, Joshua just has an open slot? Dude, I'm the worst player ever. Alright, Mr. Joshy boy over here. Could do an Evade on you, but we could also do something... Just a simple... Ooh, like an attack 2 though. Yes! Grow strong, my boy. Now... Estelle, we need to have a little talk about you and what you do. Where do I have actually forgotten where it is I check out her attacks. that's okay, or if I can even do it from the menu. We'll check out Comet in due time, but for now, we're going back to Manoria. Back to Ruan, not to Manoria. Correction. I know everything's kind of urgent, but it's important we go here and that we chat with good old Matilda. Well, that settles it. I'm gonna have to give you this book. What? Cornelia, chapter 5. What do you mean, why? Because life is full of contradictions. Whenever the game urges you to go somewhere quickly, always go back. The light from the sunset hurts my eyes. Why are you sitting there then? You're so weird. Alright, we're back in town. We got things happening all over. Let's just start by going to the guild, I think. Jean, everything's crazy. Huff puff. Trying to run all the way from Manoria without a break is exhausting. Indeed. Hello. The director has already filled me in. Melvin has left on assignment, but unfortunately, Agate hasn't reported in yet. I know you just finished your business at the academy, but I need you to go to Manoria as quickly as possible. Sure thing. You don't have to persuade us. We should hurry. I'm worried about Karna. We should indeed, but... Gull Seaside Way monster? It just so happens. That's all taken care of. Excellent. Much obliged, and then Jean's much happier. Alright, Melvin's out, Karna has been defeated. Things are grim. Let's stop by and talk to people of the town. What was your name, like Tobias? You look like a Tobias. Yeah, you are a Tobias. It's good that Mayor Dalmore has expanded tourism. He's had to resort to coercing the ones against it, though. I just hope everyone can come to an agreement. Here's hoping that the tourism drives off the ravens. Don't you think a gang like that is bad for a place's image? I don't know. They create some intrigue, you know? Ooh, the bad boys, you know? But then again, they are quite obnoxious, so... There's probably some truth to your words, Tobias. It's been about 3 weeks since last I played, so nobody's gonna have the same voices they had 3 weeks earlier. Ain't that fun? She strong-armed me into going to visit the place. But I had to admit, it seemed like a nice place to attend. I wouldn't mind eventually sending my kid there. Yeah, you did attend the festival. I went to check out the Royal Academy. It was just what you'd expect from such a famous school. I'd heard about the festival, but I was impressed with just how much thought went into it. I really want to have Antonio get into that school. They just have such charming uniforms. Is that why? I guess uniforms do matter. I went to the Royal Academy Campus Festival. I didn't really go to check out the usual class routine. But I like the feel of the place. Yeah, Antonio, maybe this is the start of a beautiful new chapter in your life. Just got back from that festival at my son's school. It was an excellent break from work, and my daughter had a great time as well. I am so glad for her, whose name is like Lilet or Eletta. I went to my brother's school and saw lots of stalls, and the play was fun. I went to see my brother, but he got all embarrassed. How come? I don't know, Aletta. He's stupid. I went on a trip to my brother's school. And you saw the greatest play you have ever seen. That play was really amazing. And what's more amazing is how they got that boy into a dress. But I do kind of wish my son could have been in it. I'm sure you would have made a great princess. Oh well, it'd be hard to find a course at his size anyway. That's a weird thing to say, but okay, sure. How are ya? I had a good time at my little sister's campus festival. I don't think she really wanted me to come checking in on her, but what kind of big sister would I be if I didn't look out for her now? Phew, I really cleaned up at the game stalls. Just what am I gonna do with all these palm plushies I won? Of course you did, you weapon master. I'm just glad everybody had a good time there. Is anybody down here? Nobody, so I'm not gonna bother going down there. What about the hotel though? What's new here? Seems that Duke Dunan is also visiting Ruan. By all appearances, he really likes it around here. Whew. Yeah, indeed. He likes it a little bit too much. He just gets a little bit too comfortable wherever he goes. Hello. Let's see. We have to get packed to get back to Bose soon. Indeed, Simon. It was good to have you here. Also, the person said, I've heard, everybody says Bose. How can it be Bose? I need to look up clips from future Trails games where they like mention, because they have to have mentioned it's gonna get easier eventually. It's only the first 2 trilogies, Trails in the Sky and Trails from Zero, or Trails from Zero and Trails to Azure is the same series, but there's just 2 games. They don't have voice acting, at least not official English voice acting, so we kind of have to just guess. But Trails of Cold Steel onwards, yeah, voice acting. For most characters though, I'll still get to do my poor interpretations of them.
I played a lot today.
Oh, that's great. It's so late already. I should go home and get dinner started. Indeed, Atget needs some food in her. She's gonna starve. Hello. No matter how good a fisherman you may be, when they ain't biting, they just ain't biting. Indeed, Percy. I wasn't so sure about it to begin with, but the festival turned out to be quite enjoyable. The food was really good, and it wasn't even overpriced. Indeed, and the actors though? And that boy in the dress? That play was a masterpiece. I had my doubts about casting the boys as girls and vice versa, but it gradually drew me in. I'm glad. Performance of a lifetime, some would say. Love on Tar, Casino and Bar. Hello. Now, let's start with the bartender. Hey there, looks like you got the whole maintenance kit thing sorted out. How's the old Salt doing? He seemed to be just fine. He sends his regards. Does he now? Good, good. Age eventually gets the best of us all. Sounds like he's still hanging in there. I really appreciate it. Good luck out there. Thanks. See you later. Ah, yes. The lighthouse keeper. This means I've got all the info I need. This could be the scoop of a lifetime. Now we just need to get solid proof. Niall's up to something. I see. I finally figured out the significance of the map. What, it leads to another map? Freaking Jimmy. The renovations are gradually coming along. I look forward to reopening. But it won't happen this game, so what is your existence? What is the purpose of your life here, sir? If you can't let me roll dice. Sounds like I have a problem, doesn't it? Whenever I come by, I just get very passive-aggressive. Alright, let's go to church. I need a bit of church. Maybe Adios can help me with my addiction to random chance.
The bridge is just as impressive as I'd heard. So romantic.
Indeed. A duke came to Ruan today. I was really impressed with how composed and dignified he was. And to manage such poise with a bowl cut like that, incredible. Yes, I made weird pig noises, because that deserved it. That was funny. I pray that all will receive the blessing of Adios. Whew, the day's finally over. And as usual, the congregation was packed full with tourists. The mayor seems quite happy, but I can't shake the feeling that something isn't right. What? Everything's fine in Ruan. Nothing weird's going on. Nothing behind the scenes.
Today's evening mass was a success. The head of the church seems to be a little tired.
Well, of course, you had to ask at least 50 people to stop it with the flash photography. It distracts him from the sermon. Oh, Neil, what you up to, you old dog? Even now, my sailor's blood still stirs whenever I get a look at the ocean. Nowadays, all the ships seem to be Orbman-powered. I'm sure it makes everything easier. Where's the effort? Where's the passion? Maybe I'm just too old. Yeah, they don't make them like they used to, huh? Back when this place was still in the planning stages, there was a lot of arguing about whether it should be in the North or South Block. Since the North Block has so many shops and tourist attractions, it initially seemed to be an obvious choice. On the other hand, the South Block has the main city gates. A lot of delinquent types tend to hang out there. Indeed. Well, are we gonna have anybody around here? Well, there was this one drama thing regarding these engineers that I never quite caught up to. Your name was Todd.
My brother isn't here. He's off on some big business trip.
Indeed, there was somebody who came from like the main office, and we may not have a maintenance chief, but that doesn't mean we could just leave it to die on us. We'll have to check things over more carefully than usual. But where did he go? Where did he come from? Where did he go? Oh well, that's a mystery for another day. For now though, is anybody sitting here enjoying the view on this romantic bench? They aren't. Good. Otherwise I would have just dropped it. The bridge is up. Yes. That means I don't have to go talk to people. Let's go. Okay, that's really all I wanted. Yes, I wanted the book. That was all. But then we should do a little talkie round, because that's important stuff, okay? Now, talkie round complete. Carnelia chapter 5 gotten. I'm going to read the book just so that it counts, and I'll scroll through it slowly so you can pause if you want to. Look away if you don't want spoilers. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 out of 12 pages. I suppose you could look it up online too, but that's how I've decided to do it, I guess. Not sure if anyone's pausing and reading. I'm not sure if anyone's even watching. I still haven't posted this series, and I probably won't until, well, the whole thing is done. The Steam Summer Sale is going on right now, though, for 2023, and all the Trails games are on sale. And on this account, I don't have them, so I was considering buying them, but I'm also considering sticking to a policy where I can't buy a new Trails game until I complete the next one, even if it's on sale, just so I stay somewhat sane and I don't give in to the urge, like, oh, but Trails of Cold Steel 3 is 60% off. It's like, yeah, but we're not going to get the Trails of Cold Steel 3 for like 5 years. So what does it matter? Oh, but it's on sale, man. Oh, I always fall for that. All right, we're going to Manoria. And we should be getting there in 3, 2. Hold on. I'm just going to do that again. In 3, 2. I went down on the beach when I didn't have to. Can you tell it's been 3 weeks? No, boy. Josh was a little hurt. Maybe we should heal him up a little bit here. A good old tear bomb should do on him. I have 24 of them. I don't believe in using healing items, so there we go. Nice. Let's just make a little bit of a save here, yeah. It's been a little while. And let's go. Manoria Village. Everything is good, nothing tragic has happened. The children don't even have families, and to do this to them is just horrible. How can Adios allow such things to happen? I know, Krita, I'm gonna get to the bottom of it, just trust me.
Matron Theresa was injured in a mugging? Almighty Adios, what are they to do? Please, you're bracers. You have to catch whoever did this.
Don't worry, Sadie, I'm on the case. And when I'm on the case, the thieves I give chase to the thieves that took the money. Matron Theresa and the kids were mugged? If it was the same people that set the fire, what in the world can they hope to gain besides the wraith of Adios? I said wraith instead of wrath. Wraith is somehow scarier. Those kids have done nothing to deserve this. Why would they mug her for 1 million mira? Gee, I wonder. I heard about what happened. For such violence to be incurred not just once, but twice over. A case like this pains me greatly. Man, I can tell it's been a few weeks since I've done long commentary. I wanted to record for hours today, but I'm already feeling fatigued in my voice. That's not good.
I heard those kids were all crying when they came back. That really bothers me. I wonder what happened.
There was a mugging, you see. A crime most heinous. We're gonna get to the bottom of it. Trust you me. The kids were mugged? What the hell? When does it stop? I don't know. I don't think trust you me is something. Believe you me is an expression. I don't think trust you me is a thing. I wonder if the muggers and the arsonists are the same people. There are some things that no sane person could ever do. Oh, it makes me so angry. Indeed shall be. If you're looking for the matron, she's upstairs resting. First the arson and now this. Those poor kids. I know I am gonna give her the biggest of hugs when I see her.
All the orphans have been crying ever since they got back. Why? Why would anybody pick on them like that?
Let's go.
Oh, Miss Chloe. Everyone. It was so scary.
Thank goodness you're all safe. Pardon me, but what about the others? How's Matron Theresa?
Oh, don't worry, they're not hurt. They haven't woken up though, which has me a little worried.
If I may then, I'd like to see them. Alright, inspect them. What's the verdict? No doubt about it. Someone used sleeping powder.
Sleeping powder?
Yes, there's still a faint hint of it in the air. It's probably the kind without side effects, so there's no real need for concern. Hey, Clem, can you tell us what happened?
I'll tell you. We were walking along the coast road with the bracer lady, and these strange guys in masks showed up out of nowhere. The bracer lady fought them for a while, but they surrounded her. She fought him to save us and Matron Theresa. That's why...
There. It must have been so scary.
They took an envelope from the matron. I wanted really bad to get it back. Mr. Joshua, I couldn't help her.
Don't think that way, Clem. I know that Matron Theresa would just be happy that all of you are safe. That's why you mustn't blame yourself.
But I
don't believe this. Who would do such a thing? Whoever it is must certainly be skilled at hiding his or her presence. After all, the bracer wasn't alerted, and Matron Theresa is unconscious. Chloe! I get the feeling that this was very deliberate. I'd say that the criminals were probably targeting the donations Matron Theresa had on her. If we find the money, we'll find the culprit.
Yes, you're probably right.
You seem a little calmer than earlier. Yes, in order to help the matron and the kids, I must compose myself. Regardless, we must find who did this as soon as possible. I don't know who this is.
She's right, you know. Agate. I heard what was going on at the guild. Looks like you've gotten wrapped up in one hell of a mess.
Hey, don't make light of the situation. Karna got hurt too.
I know that, so quit your yapping. Karna's no amateur either. It takes someone pretty skilled to beat her. How about you give me a quick rundown of what's been going on here?
Okay. Joshua and Estelle told Agate the whole story about the donations for the orphanage.
Huh. Alright then. There's definitely something weird going on.
Weird how?
Well, here's the thing. You know that Raven gang that was hanging out at the warehouse? They're all gone now. Warehouse is empty.
Then, they must be the ones who assaulted Matron Theresa.
I'm not so sure about that. I really doubt they'd have what it takes to get the upper hand on Karna.
Yeah, that's true. They talk a big game, but I don't think they could back it up.
Yeah, give them a single hard look and they shut right up. However, today they're suddenly nowhere to be found. Couple that with today's little incident, and what do you get? Like I said, something weird's going on. Even if they're not directly responsible for the fire, I do feel like they're involved somehow. Yeah, but this ain't the time to go checking that out. Come on, Greenhorns, let's go.
What are you talking about? Where are we going?
You slow in the head or something? Obviously, we're going to the seaside path where the crime happened. How those idiots did it doesn't matter right now. We gotta focus on finding some clues as to where they are.
Ah, true.
Understood. We'll help.
Let's go investigating. Whoa, how did it get to be so late?
This is no good. How are we supposed to search in the dark? Sieg time? Hey, what was that sound?
Oh, Sieg, where have you been?
What the hell?
That's Sieg. He's Chloe's Garfalcon companion.
Whew, as long as he's friendly.
Scree! Scree! Scree!
Understood. Thank you, Sieg.
Scree!
Now I've seen everything. So, Missy, what did your friend there tell you?
The whereabouts of the ruffians who assaulted Theresa, evidently. It seems that he saw the attack.
Oh, that's a good one.
Nice going, Sieg.
Oh, wait, did Agate? Oh, I thought Agate didn't believe.
Yes, most impressive.
Scree?
Oh, yeah, he is actually. Wait one damn minute. You mean to tell me you actually believe that load of bull?
We've seen him communicate several times.
Hey, if you don't believe us, you don't have to come along. Come on, guys.
All right.
Scree!
All right, follow the scree. Wait up, you punks! Yeah, you better catch up. Does seem like it's honing in on something, but come on, are we really following that thing? This is your idea of a joke? It's not funny.
It's not a joke. The matron and the children are like family to me.
Fine then. I thought you were yanking my chain, but I guess I'll tag along.
Jeez, why don't you say what you really think? All that aside, we need to get going after Sieg.
And dude, Agate joins the party. Hype. Let's check him out. Look at this. Agate Krosner is here. He has the sword broad edge, wild rage. We've seen him in combat before. Can I equip you with something new? You can get some double spikes, get a shield vest, you can keep your sword. Anything in particular I'd want to give you? Well, you're kind of a strong boy. I don't want you. I'm honestly not quite sure what we are going to meet, but let's do. Oh, they have sleeping powder. We're gonna do sleep and confuse, and you'll be just fine, dude. You have 3 sealed slots? Man, you suck. That's alright. Strike. Critically strike with 10% success? Dude, I'll take that on you. Then we'll want something else here. Maybe actions so you can get to do your hitting more often. Or we could just go for attack and do more damage. Dude, let's just all the damage. So we have hit, we have move. All of his stuff is physical. So maybe we would want to do. I mean, also action is pretty cool. I'm just gonna do some hits. Nice and simple. Now, where are we? We are on the Manoria byroads. Just leaving Manoria. So let's walk along and see what is revealed. Man, I'm glad we have these orbment lights here. Otherwise, this would be really dark and spooky.
Isn't that the way to the lighthouse?
Let's go and check it out. Let's indeed, Joshua. Oh no, it's the old man behind this? I knew it all along. That sneaky Vogt. Let's go. What's going on here? Oh, no, that's bad guy music.
Just as I thought.
The Varenne Lighthouse. It belongs to the city of Ruan. If I remember right, there's a man who lives here all alone.
This appears to be the place. I'm almost positive that the ones who attacked Matron Theresa and the children are here in this building. Which means that there's a high chance the perpetrators have taken over the lighthouse. And from the looks of it, that seems to be the only entrance. Guess that all there is left to do is to check it out for ourselves. Yes.
Now, hold on there a minute, girl.
I want to see the truth with my own eyes.
What the hell are you talking about?
I want to know why someone would do such a horrible thing like that. So please, take me with you.
I can see where you're coming from, but...
Oh, come on. Don't act all stingy now. The only reason we knew about this place to begin with was because of Chloe. And I can guarantee she can handle herself. So, at least, you don't have to worry about her getting in the way. Estelle, Joshua.
Fine. have your way. But I hope you remember that these guys are the ones who put Karna out of commission. Make sure you don't let down your guard.
I'll keep that in mind. Well, I guess it's decided then.
Alright, let's hurry and check the place out.
Indeed, I don't like this one bit. These guys again? Aren't they the ones from before?
I swear, if I wasn't looking at them with my own eyes right now, I'd never believe it. Hey, what the hell are you all doing here? The Raven Gang members' eyes are blank and emotionless. Hey! Agate, look out! Where are they getting this strength from? Jean, you son of a... Dots. Oh, this is just perfect. Now I don't know what kind of drugs you're smoking, but if I have to beat some sense back into you, I will. Let's do it. Don't let me catch you slacking again. Alright, he's strengthening up his folks. Alright, we should deal with Dean first. I remember earlier he's been causing some trouble. Now, we did have Comet, Lion Attack. We can now launch a ballistic wave of energy as Estelle as a crafts. It's just super cool. I love it. Maybe do we just try and go for a KO here? Honestly, I'm just gonna try and see if I can make him faint. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna go in here. Ooh, I want to see Cloak and Dagger. Let me see how it works. Oh boy! Did you see that? So it's, yeah, he teleports to the location. Oh, that was amazing. Joshua, you need to tell me more about your past, man, because clearly something's going on. Alright, I'm gonna Wild Rage with that gate. Get myself some CP. Now you, Chloe, what are we gonna do with you? I think firstly I'm just gonna hit this guy so that he's weakened up for the Hellgate that's to come. Just like that. And then Hellgate knocks him down. You wanna hit Agate? You wanna hit your leader? You thinking that a good decision? I don't think so. Alright, he's a sleepy boy. Should we let him sleep? Now, let's just knock him over. Just like that. 255. Nice. What? Pow. That is 1 bite of damage. Well, if you count 0. There we go. Bringing him down.
Nicely done.
Nicely done. Whip. I don't remember how Joshua got so far behind. I mean, I guess he did leave us for like a section of the... Alright. I can't believe it. These guys are 100 times stronger than when we dealt with them at the warehouse. They appear to be acting rather strange. I wonder what's going on.
It looks like they're being controlled by someone.
Controlled?
Yeah, I agree. I'd say it's some sort of special hypnotic induction, using a combination of drugs and suggestion. This allowed the person controlling them to draw out their maximum physical potential.
Can someone really do that?
Of course, but they need to be pretty skilled to even attempt such a thing. And I can only think of one group that could pull off something like this.
You have an idea who might be responsible?
Yeah, possibly. There's no time to talk about it now. Let's head upstairs. The real perpetrators should be up there.
Alright, let's go. Alright. Who's next? Who do I gotta beat up? Now that we're out of combat, I'm once more gonna use some of our tear bombs on Agate, get him back up again. I just love that Agate can just handle his own CP. Race. Here they come again!
Looks like we don't have any choice but to put them down the hard way.
Alright, don't mind if I do. I'm trying to save some of my big CP boom booms here. That is a technical term. Don't mock me. So we do have stuff like Flame Smash, which is cool, but I don't have a lot of range. I'm just gonna do Wild Rage on myself.
Excellent. All right, he's coming in, bashing Estelle in the heads. Now they're all grouped up. And then, you know the drill. Hellgate. No, Black Cloak and Dagger. Amazing. Speaking of, I do have Hellgate. Ooh, actually, I've gotten Firebolt EX, or X. So this is the AoE fire attack. That's pretty nice. Just wanted to acknowledge that. Chloe, I know you're a healer, but could you please open a gate to hell for me? Because it's just kind of cool. Like that. Like that. Like that. Oh boy. Now, this is the last one. So I think we do something like this. Whoopang, whoopang. Excellent. You will die today, Ray. I mean, we'll knock you unconscious. It's non-lethal over here. Here we go. Here we go. Bow. Excellent.
Here for a rematch.
Here for a rematch. Oh yeah. Oh, he's level 24. I didn't even notice until now. Damn. All right. All right. Another gang defeated. We're nearing the top.
I'm really sorry about this. I really don't want to fight anyone being controlled, but...
This isn't the time to be holding back. We don't need to kill them. Just knock them out. Yeah, you know, open a portal to hell, knock someone out. Same thing, same thing. Invigorate that guy. He's not gonna be loafing around. Alright, dude, I just wanna... Can I just cloak and dagger up in here? It's so cool. Oh, it was so cool the other time. I loved it. Let's do a flame smash here. Let's just bring down the punishment. Nice. Push them all over there. Then we're gonna drop a nice old Hellgate and get everybody in range. And wow. They're down. Emboldened. Oh, you just fully healed that man, you son of a... Yep, baba. Alright. I kind of want to calm him down. Let's check out Estelle's new attack. You're not setting a good precedent here, Estelle. That's all good. Let's just bring him down. Got a critical here, but we'll be fine. Still though, Estelle now knows how to summon a comet of energy from her staff, and we're just gonna kind of gloss over it. There's like two worlds in a JRPG. It's the world that happens on the battlefield and the world that happens off the battlefield. They don't really communicate a lot.
Pizza cake.
Pizza cake. Very good. All right, they're taken down. Did get some injuries this time around. Some boo-boos. We're gonna heal up all of our boo-boos. Just like that. Excellent. I think I'm just gonna do a little bit of a save here. Because I can. And let's go. To the top.
Hey, you hear that?
It was Gilbert all along? A job well done. Now we'll be able to blame this mess on those punks, and everything will work out perfectly.
So I take it that you're satisfied with our work?
Yes, you've handled things nicely. But just to make sure, you haven't left any incriminating evidence, right?
You got nothing to worry about there. And even when those fools regain their senses, they won't remember a thing. The lighthouse keeper shouldn't wake up until morning either.
I am relieved to hear that. With this, the matron of that orphanage should give up on her dreams of rebuilding it. And the series of incidents along with this arson will end up looking like the work of those lowlives. We can get two birds with one stone. It's perfect.
We're glad to see that our clients are happy with our work. However, if you don't mind me asking, what's the benefit in destroying that orphanage? That's the one thing I've been having a hard time understanding.
Huh, police! If you really want to know so bad, I'll let you in on the secret. The mayor intends to transform that entire area into a series of very, very upscale vacation homes.
Interesting.
A scenic seaside area not far from Ruan City? Oh, what more favorable geographic conditions could there be than that for a vacation home?
We'll build lavish estates there and then sell them off to the highest bidders. That's been the mayor's plan all along.
Now that's a ritzy plan if ever I've heard one. But I still don't get why it was necessary to burn the orphanage to the ground.
Think about it. Imagine trying to sell a luxury estate to someone with a ramshackle place like that marring the view. Not to mention all the little brats running around close by and making a ruckus.
I see. Something like that would definitely cut their value in half. But instead of going to an extreme like that, why not just buy up the place?
I love how they're covering all their bases in the story as to why they did what they did. Ha! You didn't really think that stubborn woman would sell off the land left to her by her late husband, did you? And if we were to haul away the burned out remains while they were away and build something in its place, there's not much they could do, could they? And since they have no money to rebuild a place, they'll have no choice but to accept their fate. That was your reasoning? Uh-oh. How long have you been standing there? For something like that? You hurt Matron Theresa and the children and burned their memories to ashes. You deprived those children of their smiles. For that? How did you know we were here? But before that, what are those lowlifes doing downstairs?
Too bad for you, they're taking a long nap. And to think that the mayor was behind it all. Plus, some faces we've seen before seem to be involved too.
So you know who we are, do you? We have been briefly acquainted with that red-headed bracer before. Huh. So, running off like dogs with your tails between your legs and sicking some monsters on me means we're acquainted, huh? Now I finally got you where I want you.
Kill them! Kill them all! Now that they've seen my face, I can't let them walk out of here alive!
It's unfortunate that you've fallen this far, Gilbert.
Well, since this is a request from a client, I guess we'll just have to comply. Let's see what you got, bracers.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Just because you're hired help, don't mean that you're any less responsible.
I think it's time to make you taste the power of the heavy blade.
Let's freaking go. Go.
Oh, new music? Ooh, 300 damage. Shadow weaving. Oh, attack delay. Okay. Sorry. You know me by now. You know how I operate. Alright, Black-Clad Soldiers. It's time to beat up some folks. I think what I want to do... Oh, Aggie's out of my morale range. That's okay, though. I actually think I'm gonna... I'm just gonna straight up pummel. 200 CP pummel. I'm not gonna pass it up. Here we go. Pow! 651 damage. That is something, alright. Then I think I'm gonna use her to weaken this man over here. Take him down. And with him sufficiently weakened, I would love for Joshua to get his 200 CP move here. So I think I'm just going to get him ready like this. Oh, we're so close now. We are so close now. We're just gonna... Pow! Alright. Let's just get him. Couldn't quite get the 200 CP. We're just gonna sever him like this. This. And that's for the kids. 666 damage. Yeah, Joshua's definitely not the good guy here. He's not dead? Wait, is he alive? Hold on. What is this? Why are you shadow weaving? 2 HP. Son of a... Okay, fine. I see how you want to play this. Well, firstly, I gotta make sure I don't lose my girl Estelle. Because she's just awesome like that. Alright. Also, Estelle, you can't do much right now, girl. That's okay. Sometimes... I'm just gonna pass... I think... Okay, it's single target. I'm just gonna pop Agate here. There's no reason not to pop them. Look at this. Whoop-ow. Oh, he's so cool. 690, so it wasn't that far off Joshua's damage, actually. Okay. With that, it's time to get this freaking guy dealt with here. So we're gonna get a heal. Right there. Then a soul blur. That heal might have been overkill, but there we go. Going down.
We're good to go.
Easy peasy. Though they did hit hard. This can't be.
Gilbert, steward of the mayor, you boys in black. In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guilds, you're hereby placed under arrest. Give it up and surrender. You're pretty tough, I'll give you that. Going toe-to-toe with you hasn't disappointed me at all. The lieutenant's going to be mad. He warned us about this. We shouldn't have been as careless as we were.
The lieutenant? Do you mean that guy wearing the red mask who was negotiating with the Sky Bandits?
I'm surprised you know about that. Looks like you dogs from the guild are better at sniffing things out than we thought.
Your insults are pretty funny considering we just gave you a serious beatdown. Now hurry up and throw down your weapons and surrender.
Sorry, we can't do that.
What? What do you think you're doing?
Don't move. Coming in closer and this guy's brains are gonna be splattered all over this place.
What is the meaning of this? What do you intend to do by threatening your employer?
You're wrong about that. You are not our employer. The mayor is. Whether it was you or the mayor here, the outcome would have been the same. We only cooperated with you because we shared a mutual interest. And we couldn't care less whether you live or die.
Please, don't shoot. Don't shoot me.
Cut the tears and the crap. Don't think you can get away by trying to fool us with a show like that.
Yeah! Oh, they just freaking shot him. My leg! Oh, my leg!
Gilbert? Looks like they were serious about what they said.
If this isn't enough of a show for you, then how about we blow the brains out of the lighthouse keeper?
He has nothing to do with this.
If his life means anything to you, I suggest you back up. Let's see. Like over by the stairs. Seems we don't have much of a choice. Haha, that's right. Do what you're told, like the dogs you are. And it looks like this is where we bid you farewell.
Oh, dude, they're so badass. They're gravelly voices. They're totally bad guys. Wait!
I don't think you're getting away this time.
I think they are. Though I'd like... Oh, the classic rope strategy. Cut the rope! Get him.
A rope?
These guys were seriously prepared for anything.
Oh. I'm leaving you to take care of that idiot steward and the rest.
What?
I'm going after these guys. The rest of you report to Gene and ask him for further instructions.
I don't believe this choice matters at all. Did you just see that? Should we go after those guys too?
No, didn't you just hear what Agate said? We can't just forget about Gilbert and those guys from the Raven Gang.
That's right. And though I think Gilbert got what was coming to him, he still hurts.
Oh, alright. I hate to say this. Guess we'll have to leave the rest up to Agate.
Indeed.
Thus, in the end, Estelle and the others were able to take back the stolen money without incident. By the time the mayor's steward and the group of delinquents were safely locked up in the Manoria windmill sheds, morning had already broken.
Well, what a revelation, huh?
Now then, I'll keep an eye on things here. Could you return to Ruan and report back to Jean?
That's fine with me, but are you sure you'll be okay?
Come on, I just got a whiff of sleeping powder is all. It all happened a little too fast for me to remember who attacked me, though. Pretty shameful, I know.
Don't beat yourself up over it. You still managed to fend off 4 attackers.
The children are safe thanks to you. I can't thank you enough. Well, I guess there's that at least. Still, will Agate be okay facing them on his own? I know he's tough and all, but it still worries me. Yeah, they somehow managed to get the drop on him.
For now, we just have to trust that he knows what he's doing. He's been after those guys for a while now. He knows how they work, so I think they'll have a tough time taking him on.
Yeah, I guess you're right. We'll just have to focus on what we can do. You're right. You're exactly right. I'll hang on to the donated money until the matron wakes up. If those guys want it, I'll have to pry it from my cold, dead fingers. You can count on me. I'll be fine. So you go on ahead. All right. Be careful. Let's go, guys. Mystery solved. I'm keeping an eye on these idiots. You guys head on to Ruan. Ah, yeah. We finally got a practical use for the sheds. Excellent. How are you, Lucia?
Were those guys picking on Polly and the other kids? You gotta make them pay. You just can't let people who pick on everyone get away with it.
Yeah, we should drop a couple of firebolts in there, I think. Hello? The crooks were holed up in the Varenne Lighthouse? I hope Mr. Vogt is okay. Dude, me too! I do hope Mr. Vogt is okay. And just for that, we're gonna stop by and check it out. We're about to wrap up the episode here. I think the confrontation in Ruan as we go back sounds like perfect fodder for the next and final episode of the chapter. We got some real drama into... Oh, I hate it when they turn the camera like this. Why are you so mean to me? Okay. There we go. Alright, Mr. Vogt. Or did they take him to town? I don't know if they told me. This might be a massive waste of time and effort, but... Oh, Mr. Vogt!
Whoa, is it you kids again? It was pretty rough the other night, wasn't it?
It was pretty crazy. Speaking of which, how are you holding up?
Not too bad, I guess. I do feel a little light in the head, though. It looks like the anesthetic hasn't completely worn off. Thankfully, it's a pretty harmless drug. She should be back to normal in a little while.
That's a relief to hear.
Maybe I should take a little break before getting back to work.
I think that's a good idea. Taking it easy is probably the best thing for you right now.
Please don't overdo it. I think I'll just take your advice, young man.
See? Aren't we good bracers now?
Can't remember a thing about last night. For one thing, it seems like the whole darn day passed in the blink of an eye. Seems like I'm still a bit fuzzy around the edges.
Not a single thank you. Alright. Or maybe he did and I was not paying attention. Maybe I was just I had a predisposition that he was going to not be grateful and so I ignored any. That's, you can't live your life just assuming. You can't live your life assuming. So, what you can assume though is that I'm going to talk to every person in every town I ever come across. So, we're going to go and talk to everybody in Manoria before we wrap up for the day. Just let them know that the day is saved. Yes, Estelle, Chloe, and Joshua did indeed save the day. No. Autographs will cost you. I'm just glad that the arsonists have been caught. I'm impressed with you, bracers. It's a good thing we had you to depend on.
Ah, the bracers. You apprehended the criminals, correct? If there's anything we could do for you, please don't hesitate to ask.
But this whole thing, man. The mayor seemed like such a good guy. We gotta get to the bottom of things here. I heard that the arsonists were caught. I think he should experience some street justice before he's turned over to the Bracer Guild. Maybe a good stoning? Man, you do have the stone hammer. One of us has a stone hammer art, so, you know.
Oh, the arsonist was caught. I'd like to take the bastard up into the mountains to teach him a lesson or two about survival.
So the criminals have finally been caught. That should help put my friend's mind a little more at ease. I feel pretty good about it, too. Yeah, it's a good day.
I think I've seen the person who did this before. I have to wonder if it was the mayor's personal steward. Must be mistaken, though. It's too crazy to be possible.
Gilbert.
Gilbert. Ah, here's everybody.
The matron finally woke up earlier this morning. Thank Adios. Man, I'm so relieved. Now I'm starving.
That's your personality, isn't it, Daniel? Always hungry.
Yay, matron's happy again. Oh, hi, Miss Estelle. Did you really find those guys and beat them up? Awesome.
Oh my, hello again. I heard from the innkeeper that the criminals have been arrested. You keep helping us so much, and I have no way to properly repay you.
You really don't need to worry. It's nothing to be embarrassed over. Really.
It's probably better not to tell her everything just yet.
We're going back to Ruan for a little bit, so we can deliver our reports. Karna's keeping an eye on the prisoners, so you can relax on that score.
Thank you so much.
Indeed. We're just gonna check in on people, let everybody know everything is fine. With that, we should really only have Sadie.
The arsonists were caught. That's a relief, but it's still sad. I don't think the kids will ever completely heal from the trauma of this.
And then your name, it was either an F name or a C name, or it was like Eva. It was Krita, okay. C name, there we go. It was a name with a letter that it began with. The suspect is at Windmill Lodge. He should be made to personally apologize to the children before he's handed over to the guilds. Don't you agree? Indeed. This just cannot stand. I've had it. I've had it up to here. Well, let's go find a nice scenic spot to end off on today. It's been a day of That's not the way we usually do it. It's been a day of revelations, everybody. Gilbert, the mayor, those mysterious mercenaries again? Well, tune in next time when we wrap up chapter 2 and get to the bottom of at least some of the things. But thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Carl, and this has been Trails to Completion.